Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? And hey, it was the first day of padded practice for the Dallas Cowboys at training camp, man. So they put their big boy pads on. They actually were making contact. There was some hits. They actually, got physical today. So this really, you want to look at it from that lens, man. It might really be considered the first real day of practice today for the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard, man. But we're gonna talk about it, man. We got news about one of our players, going out sad. We got highlights from the camp. We're gonna discuss different things that we're seeing, different things that we want to see going forward. We're gonna have a good time, man. We'll open the doors to the liquor store. We're gonna get drunk on the Dallas Cowboys content together, man. We're gonna have a good time, man. I got about an hour some change to give y'all good people, on the Monday afternoon, Monday evening, wherever you at in the world. But real quick, man, let me show some love for the folks that have already slid into the liquor store, man. Shout out to my boy Joe. He said he done said, "What's up, Henny? Sharing your video, pushing the like button, and slap so many Eagle fans that they're taking down the Rocky statue and putting the statue of my hand up." Okay, so you going crazy over there. Salute to you. Bruce got the toxic juice, said, "Slapping Eagles fans so hard it creates a sonic boom." Shit, y'all slapping the shit out the Eagles early today. What they done did already, man. Hey, shout out to my brother Double R, part of the Rich Gang, tapping in. It says, "Sup HTM Sports, aka the Liquor Store and Cowboy Nation." Hey, salute to you, my boy. Appreciate you sliding through, man. Desmond Ironman, what's up with you? They were tapping in and showing love, man. He said, "Yo, what's up? Slap a Rams fan too on the way to LA Freeway." I could dig it, man. Our resident hater, Eastside Herald, is in the building. Salute to you. Miss Etta Lockhart is in the building. Salute to you. Rev Rebel, salute to you. Thank y'all for tapping in. Mike Rock, what's up with you, my boy? Willie, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you for sliding through and showing love, man. John Jones out here knocking the shit out of Eagles fans, man. That's the Dallas Cowboys way. I appreciate you. Yep, he did. We're gonna talk about that. Hey, Will Sports Topics, what's up with you? Mr. Deacon Charles, what's up with you? David tapping in. Raymond Silas, what's up with you? Thank y'all good people. And hey, y'all know the usual rules and regulations when y'all slide through the liquor store. I only need a couple things. I don't need a lot, but I do need a couple things, man. First and foremost, I need all y'all to hit that like button. Right? Hit that like button for me. The more likes that a YouTube video get, the more that YouTube promotes it and puts it in front of the eyes of other people. So, help me manipulate this algorithm so more folks can find their way into the liquor store. Right? So, as, like it, tell a friend to like it. Right? Get as many likes on the video as humanly possible, man. So, after you hit that like button for your boy, I need you to turn around and hit that share button. You can put it on a Facebook group. You can put it in Twitter. You can put it, in a Twitch stream, wherever you want to send it to, man. Just share it to a couple folks, and we're gonna see if we can get some more folks in the liquor store to get drunk with us. They can place their orders. I will answer all those questions because I got all that stuff lined out for y'all. Y'all know I got presentation and everything, so I will answer those questions. You did hear, and I'm not gonna say that Tyron Smith had a rough day. He had a rough play against Michael Parsons. We'll talk about all that stuff in detail. So make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. And y'all already been doing it, man. So I need y'all to slap the shit about an Eagles fan, man. Because if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man, I will be able to get you half off of all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And we got exactly what you need to succeed, man. So, you want to get that discount in, man. Because we got Cowboy Readers, we got gin, we got hen, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin, man. So y'all tap in with your boy, slap that Eagles fan, man. And come on and get your discount. So hey, you done hit that like button, you done hit that share button, you done hit that Eagles fan upside the head. So now I need you to either hit that Cash App or that Super Chat, man, so you can get your opportunity to go to this Dallas Cowboys football game. It will be a home game against the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Against old filthy shit eating Philly, right? We'll be in Dallas. They ain't won in Dallas since 2017. So I'm telling you, this is going to be the game the Dallas Cowboys win against the Eagles. I think we sweep them, but you can guarantee that this will be a victory. So if you want to go, right, I'm giving away 3 different prizes. The first place prize being a ticket to this game. The second place prize is going to be a ticket to the game, but for standing room area. And then the third place winner you know, it's going to get a PlayStation 4 or a Dallas Cowboy jersey of their liking. So if any of that suits your fancy, tickets your fancy, or whatever, hit the Cash App. It's $ Hennythemoor, or hit the super chats with super stickers. But I will say this: today and tomorrow are the last days to enter. We've been running this promotion for 2 months. It's time to wrap it up. So tomorrow will be the last day that you can send entries in. And then on the 2nd, which is Wednesday, we will have the raffle drawing show where I will announce the 3 different winners of the prize. So if you want to participate, you know, you got today and tomorrow to do so. So don't miss out on your opportunity to go to a Dallas Cowboys game, man. Said HTN, why is it the Eagles think they're going to repeat after losing 7 starters in the OC and DC? Let this make sense. Well, the Eagles, you know, when you eat shit, your body is probably going to go into septic shock. So, you know, they're probably delusional, you know, from all the feces they ingested into their body. So things like that. Hey, Mr. Deacon Charles said she ain't standing nobody's game. I feel you. But hey, like I said, one of the tickets got a seat attached to it. You know, that's the grand prize winner. But you know, the second place winner will get the standing room ticket. But yeah, and hey, they say that the standing room was pretty dope. I haven't actually been to the. When I went to the game, I had a seat, but you know, I keep hearing that the standing room is still pretty dope. They just delusional, don't pay them any attention. Yeah, they weird. Tomorrow is the first day of August. You know, whatever that September is done, we're coming after the Eagles. Shit, Eagles. Hey, real talk. The Eagles ain't. Hey, we gonna beat the brakes out the Eagles both times this year, man. I feel real comfortable with my team. But no, it makes no sense to believe that the Eagles, who have a tougher schedule, who lost key starters, or will have a new offensive coordinator and a new defensive coordinator, is going to go back to the Super Bowl. Now, those opportunities are far in between for the most part. Yo, hey, Michael Autry, what's up with you? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, my boy. Appreciate you. So, you know, let's talk about these updates, man. So let's talk about the updates. But what I really want to do, though, man, because I'm gonna give y'all some not so good news about some things going on. I know me and my man. Hey, I feel that, Miss Charles. I feel that. So what I'm actually gonna do is play y'all a couple of highlights from camp today, and then, you know, we'll actually talk about some of the news. That's not the right one. This is the right one. So that was a quick little highlight. Did Dak Prescott finding Brandon Cooks over the middle? Nice completion. And just to throw this out there, Dak Prescott did have an interception to Malik Hooker, but outside of that, he was on. Like, he was out there willing and dealing. He had he had multiple deep completions to different wide receivers. Some of them that I am finna show to you. So if you're wondering how Dak Prescott played, he played well outside of the one interception. And it was on a deep throw anyway. It was to Malik Hooker, you know, went from the middle of the field to the sideline, was able to get an interception on a ball intended for Brandon Cooks. But, you know, outside of that one play, Dak Prescott looked good. Dak Prescott and the passing game looked amazing today. So let's continue. I'm going to play y'all another clip. I'm going to play y'all the next clip. When he lined up. When he lined up. Yo, hey, what's up with you, my boy? This is my boy JC Cowboy Network and tapped in and showed some love, man. Appreciate you for rocking with me, man. Appreciate you for rocking with me, my boy. So yeah, man. I'm not even, and you know, I usually try to be very detailed with what I show y'all. I have, because of the video angle, I have no idea what route that Brandon Cooks ran. It looked like it might have been a deep over route. Not sure, but it was off of play action. He was able to get a step on the defenders. Dak Prescott hit him in stride, and it was a touchdown. So again, if y'all seen the CD Lamb interview, he was discussing, you know, Dak Prescott was looking for the deep ball this year, looking to be aggressive with his throws, looking to push the ball down the field. Right, that's something we really not see with Kellen Moore, right? Over his tenure as Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator, we really didn't see a whole bunch of the Dallas Cowboys attempting to push the football down the field. So yeah, Cooks had a whole cookbook. Like Cooks had a whole cookbook. You could see, you know, even though they weren't going, you know, even though they weren't trying to actually hit him and hurt him, you could see the juice, you could see the elusiveness, you could see the explosiveness. Yeah, I heard that Jalen Brooks had a good camp. He ran mostly with the 2s and 3s, but he did get a couple of reps with Dak Prescott. But you know, Jalen Brooks, rookie wide receiver from South Carolina, he did have some flashes today. But you know, there's only so many wide receiver spots. Jalen Tolbert was exceptional, you know, and your boy Kavontae Turpin was exceptional. So it's gonna be hard. You know, at the back end of that roster. Y'all know how I feel about Jalen Marino Cropper. We still got Simi Fehoko. Y'all talk about Jalen Brooks making plays. You know, we already are secure. I think the Dallas Cowboys have the top 4 wide receivers they're going to use. CD Lamb, Brandon Cooks, of course, Michael Gallup, Jalen Tolbert. Those are the top 4, and you know everything else falls in line. You know, it's already being reported that Jalen Tolbert is running away with the wide receiver 4 spot. So that 4th wide receiver spot, Jalen Tolbert has already spoken for it with his play and his production throughout the training camp. Simi made a couple plays, but you know, if we're talking about who's having a better camp right now between him and Jalen Tolbert, is Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert is the one that's having a better camp right now. So if there was any doubts about who wide receiver 4 is going to be, you know, it's going to be Jalen Tolbert. Maji Smith was really starting to come along. Yes, it took 3 guys to block, you know, another video on that. Yep. So I'm gonna show y'all a couple more highlights, then we'll actually talk about the news and updates. I think I only brought 3 anyway, so this is gonna be quick. He said, not shading Simeon, just haven't heard anything since the interception. Yeah. And listen, he's made plenty of plays, but you know, things like that stick out to you when you're in a camp battle. The guy that make more big plays and the guys who have less mistakes are gonna win out. They said they think they credit Mozzie with a sack. They might have. So let's talk about some of the news coming out of camp. Now that y'all seen a couple of highlights. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the news coming out of camp. But we'll start with the main one, right? We'll start with the main one. So this is not even camp related, but Ronald Jones is going to be facing a suspension for the first 2 games of the 2023 regular season. He only signed a 1-year contract with the Dallas Cowboys. And a lot of y'all are thinking, like, what? Why? What did he do? Why are they suspending Ronald Jones? Well, he was trying to get an athletic advantage by using substances that are not allowed. I'm not gonna sit here and say he was on steroids. I'm not gonna say he was taking testosterone or anything. But they claim that he failed testing for performance enhancing drugs, and that is why he's going to have a 2-game suspension. So he took some, or he had something in him he was not supposed to have, right? That they felt were going to give him an advantage over other players, and they had to suspend him for it. So that's why Ronald Jones is going to miss these 2 games. It was a PED suspension. Not completely sure of the substance that he took. They're not going to disclose that or anything, but that's why he's going to miss the first 2 games of the year, and he's probably going to get cut. And listen, let me go ahead and take this down. I want to have a heart-to-heart with y'all. Ronald Jones should not have made the final team any damn way. Let's just start with that. I have been on this show, and I'm not been trying to sound harsh or rude. I've been calling this man a camp body since the Dallas Cowboys got him. Like, he just came off of a year where he did absolutely nothing for a team. Just came off a year where he did absolutely nothing, and now they expect us to believe that he can handle, the kind of workload that a secondary running back in our offense is going to have to undertake. No, he was never going to make this team anyway. I felt that Malik Davis should have been running back 2. You invested, draft capital in bringing in Deuce Vaughn. You know that he was one of the better running backs in the NCAA the last couple of years. You just had questions about his size. With all that said, I am more comfortable going forward with Tony Pollard, Malik Davis, and Deuce Vaughn, and maybe a sprinkle of Hunter Lukey than I am having Ronald Jones out there. So listen, I'm also the same guy that said he is not good enough to have a nickname. So while y'all was out here calling the man Rojo, and all this other shit, I was like, man, he's not good enough to have no nicknames. Don't be coming on my stream calling that man no Rojo. His mama named him Ronald. I'm gonna call him Ronald. So I didn't think he was gonna make the team anyway, and getting jammed up, with a suspension on a 1-year contract, it made it easy for the Dallas Cowboys to cut him. It did. John Jones, unfortunately, you did hear that. Like that is true. I'm gonna cover that in just a second. I'm gonna ask y'all though before I cover what my boy John Jones mentioned. I'm gonna get y'all feelings about it. Put a 1 in the chat box, to cut. Matter of fact, put some scissors in the chat box if you want to cut Ronald Jones. Right. If you want to cut Ronald Jones, put some scissors in the chat box. If you want to keep Ronald Jones, well, I don't think too many of y'all will, put a star. Miss Charles said he got his guaranteed money and bought some drugs. Hey, he's trying to stay in the league, Miss Charles. He's trying to stay in the league. He saw Tony Pollard. He saw Tony Pollard and them out there running like, oh hell no, I need to do something. I can't keep up with that. Yeah, he saw Ronald Jones and them out there running. Ronald Jones saw Tony Pollard and Malik Davis out there running. Then he saw Deuce out there skating like, oh no, I need a little something in the tank if I want to compete with that. So yeah, Big Manny Bitch said cut him. He said it's yeah, I think he's gonna get cut anyway. Hey, K Camp, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch, y'all. Gots to cut him. Cause listen, he won't get cut anyway. Yeah, that boy was gonna get cut anyway, man. He said he probably injured too if he's doping. Well, this is the thing. There's a bunch of guys that are gonna be a little dinged up and stuff, during training camp, after training camp. The moment that you start getting hit by other grown men, you ain't gonna stay healthy. The moment you get hit by other grown men, you ain't gonna stay healthy too damn long. So if he needs PEDs to get through training camp, you need to go ahead and cut the boy. The thing about it, you're out here using training camps to try to find the guy. I'm just saying. If you need, training camps to try to find the best player. If you have to take PEDs and we're still probably gonna get cut, then shit, you need to go ahead and get cut. If you taking PEDs, I need you to be an all pro. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be out here setting records. I need you to be out here rushing for 150 yards in a game on a regular basis. You can't take PEDs and still be on the bubble. Nah, bro, go ahead cut Cuz. Yeah, go ahead cut Cuz, man. Oh, they still gonna cut him. So you gotta think about it. The Dallas Cowboys don't want to carry too many backs. They got Tony Pollard, they got Malik Davis, they got Deuce Vaughn, and I've been hearing they want to keep Hunter Luepke around, right? Because they do want to have, a fullback, right? So it's either going to be, Luepke, or it's going to be Fant, right? Those two guys I think will fill that fullback role, one of the two. So I don't think that they'll keep Rico Dowd either. I think Rico Dowd is going to be. Is the thing about it, and that is true. Sometimes because they change the list of things that you can and can't take all the time. Right? They have a revolving door of things of different substances. There are some substances that you can sell. They sell over the counter that can be considered PEDs that NFL players can't take. Right, so it's not like he was on roids or bull shark testosterone or no shit like that. At least they ain't been proven. He said, "Oh man, Sugar Daddy Warren said, where were these PEDs in Tampa? He needed them then, huh, boy? Yeah. If he was on, and listen, if he was on some good PEDs, he would not have gotten benched for Leonard Fournette. So I don't know. So hey." You might be right, my boy, when he said Michael A. You might be right. He might have took something by accident. Because there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell, he could have been actively trying to take performance enhancers and end up getting benched. Oh, they definitely gonna keep. Listen, they are definitely going to keep, a nice little stable of wide receivers. So they're gonna keep some. And listen, you got to at least keep. If you don't keep 4 tight ends, you got to at least keep 3 of them. So Ooh, matter of fact, that's harsh, man. That's super hard because I don't know who the hell. Who would get cut? Yeah, I saw that. So you know what? We spent enough time talking about camp body. We talked about camp body too long. Let's talk about Sam Williams and the unfortunate thing that happened today. So Sam Williams left practice early with a shoulder issue. He left after special teams work. Dorrance Armstrong also did not practice because he had some tightness within his hamstrings. So yeah, man, I hate to hear that. We all know that Slam Williams, as Landlord coined the name for him, we all know that he was, set to have a big breakout season. He was set to be a guy who would be, our next pass rushing ace. We all expected him to get about 10, 11, 12 sacks this year. Just based on the production he was having last year and getting more opportunities this year. So, I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that for the kid, man. I hope there's nothing, too pressing. I hope it's nothing that's serious. Right now, they're calling it a calf strain. Not a calf strain, a shoulder strain with no, estimated time for his return. But I hope it's nothing serious. I hope that he just needs to take a couple days off, maybe take a week off, and then be ready to play. Because remember, I know it doesn't feel like it. I know for a fact it don't feel like it. But you got to think, the Dallas Cowboys play their first preseason game next Saturday. I know, right? The season is kicking off. There's even a preseason game Thursday, right? Folks are finna be out here playing football. So the Dallas Cowboys' first preseason game is next Saturday, not this Saturday on the 5th, but next Saturday on the 12th. It's going to be the first preseason game. So I feel like, hey, take a look at some of these other guys on the back end of the roster. We already feel in our hearts of hearts that let me take this down. We already feel in our hearts of hearts that Sam Williams is a lock on this team. They invested a 2nd round pick on him. They're planning on giving him more opportunities. He's probably going to be the guy to eventually replace DeMarcus Lawrence opposite side of Michael Parsons. It might be a year or two down the line, but he is the guy that they are probably grooming for that position. But don't worry about too much. He's already played key snaps in the NFL. Just hold him out, get him healthy. We got other guys that can rush the passer that we can take a look at in these preseason games. We all want to see Isaiah Land, right? We all want to see Isaiah Land. We all want to see the other undrafted free agents like Tyrus Wheat from Mississippi State. We want to see Darrell Johnson from Liberty. There's plenty of other pass rushers, right, that you can give opportunities with Sam Williams sitting out. So you can get to see a little bit more of the back end of your roster in terms of your defensive ends, right? So hold him out, let him get healthy. He'll be ready to go. Yeah. Matter of fact, I didn't even mention Junior because they were talking about playing him some in 3-tech. And he's a guy that got position flex. You want to look at it like that, so you can see what he looks like at the defensive end if you wanted to do that. So yeah, very good point. So yeah, man. So I think we'll be fine. Like I said, Sam Williams is one of the keystones of our future, if you ask me. But I do believe that he'll be fine. I think that he'll heal up. It doesn't seem to be an injury that will hold him out for a prolonged period of time. At least they're not reporting that at this point. So just say a prayer for him that he makes a speedy recovery. Yo, landlord, what's up with you, my guy? They've been tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. Y'all make sure y'all have not already went over there and subscribed to Landlord from Alabama, right? Y'all do that. One of the hardest working brothers in the game. Proud to call him, my brother in this content stuff, man. So if y'all have not already went over there and subscribed to Landlord, y'all make sure y'all do that, man. Real talk. So yeah, I'm concerned, but I'm not concerned. Until they say for a fact it's an injury that's gonna hold him out, then I'll be concerned. But as of right now, let him rest, let him rehab, let him get healthy. And preseason, the first preseason game rolls around, and he's not ready. He's damn near gonna be a starter this year anyway with the amount of snaps you're gonna give him. He probably should have been playing too much in the preseason any damn way. All right, let Isaiah Land get some reps. Let Wheat get some reps. Let Fihoko get some reps. Let Darrell Johnson get some reps. Let all these other pass rushers that y'all don't stockpile on this team get some reps, and you can see who's the best of them. He said we really a gruesome twosome. While y'all on West Coast or the Three Amigos. Yeah, man. We be going in. Was CD cooking like I heard? CD Lamb was going crazy. I should have posted some more clips because he did have a nice nasty catch, deep catch too. Michael Gallup had a deep catch along the sideline. Like Dak Prescott and them was cooking. Hoodlum, what's good with you, my brother? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. I appreciate you for rocking with me, man. So, hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way into the liquor store, man. So right now, if you judge by this, oh y'all are close, man. Y'all are close. So I got 32 folks watching and 31 likes. So that one person that ain't hit the like button. Oh shit, we good now. 32 and 32. See y'all, hey y'all real MVPs for that, man. I appreciate y'all for hitting that like button on there, man. So we up now. We got more likes than we do viewers on here right now, man. So I appreciate that love. For real. Yeah, he was, and Law is right. CD is cool as hell. He loved the kids. Sign mad autographs. Ooh. Hey, go ahead and pay 88 so he can be around for a long time, man. Cause hey, he gonna rewrite the entire, he gonna rewrite the entire record book at the pace he's on. He's already, has the best start to a career of any Dallas Cowboy wide receiver. Yo, Thomas Garrett, what's up with you, man? Landlord said he hit it again. I know that's right, my boy. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. So, yeah, man. So, I'm not concerned about Sam Williams until they say it's a reason to be concerned. Heal him up. Take a look at the back end of your defensive end room in preseason, and let's call it a day. So, let's move along to the next talking point. I actually have a list of things that Todd Archer, spoke on, and I guess he could say that he was reporting on it. So this is a list of things that he observed during training camp. He said, first day in pads, and a lot of attention was paid to the first round pick, Mazi Smith. He looked to do a good job in handling double teams in the 9-on-7 periods, but overall, right, not including Mazi Smith, the offensive line might have gotten the better of the defensive line in the run game to open the practice, right? Then he goes on to say, it's a thread, that wasn't the case by the end of practice. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Dante Fowler were constantly around the quarterback. Parsons had a would-be tackle for loss, meeting Malik Davis behind the line just as the running back was getting the pitch. Ugh. Seemed like Parsons was getting a little too close to Prescott at times during practice. The quarterbacks are in red jerseys to not get hit. So, and they said they had a big question about Deuce Vaughn because of his pass protection. He actually was able to pick up the Marvion Overshown on a blitz, so he held up in pass protection. And Will Greer was able to find Jalen Brooks for a deep touchdown pass, working with the backups. So those are just a couple of things that Todd Archer observed the Dallas Cowboys do in practice today. So first and foremost, I like, that they said that Mazi Smith handled the double teams fine. Because that's one of the key things I need Mazi Smith to do. Even if he does not get penetration, I need Mazi Smith to be able to hold the point of attack. I need him to not be moved. I need him to eat up space so he can be that one tech that can help me secure the middle of my defense. So the fact that they said he was able to handle the double team pretty damn good, right, out the gate, first padded practice, that means he should be pretty good going forward, because you only get better the more you practice at it, right? What's up with you, Neil? He said he done slapped 73 Eagles fans over the weekend. Ooh-wee. Hey, shout out to my brother Neil, the serial slapper, always doing the Lord's work and slapping the shit out of Eagles fans at every opportunity that he gets. So y'all please be like my boy Neil and slap every Eagles fan that you see. Yeah. So I guess matter of fact, landlord, you gonna be there on the 3rd. Hey, y'all make sure y'all say a prayer for landlord. Give my boy some traveling grace when he takes off to go to Oxnard, man. Y'all make sure y'all say a prayer for my boy for traveling grace. Allegedly. Okay, you know what? We're gonna walk that back. We're gonna walk that back just a little bit. If he does end up in Oxnard, I'm not saying he is, I ain't saying he ain't, but if he does end up in Oxnard, perhaps, you can give my boy some love. But yeah, man. So let's go down to the list of things we talked about. We talked about Kemp Body probably gonna get cut. He got caught with that shit in his system. All right, so we talked about Kemp Body. We talked about Dak Prescott and the offense having a great showing today. He talked about his decompletions. Oh, allegedly for slapping the people. Okay, I just had to make sure, man. I'm always gonna cover for you. So hey, you ain't supposed to be in Oxnard. Just say that. I'm walking back. But yeah, no, we really slapping people. We slapping shit out of folks. She said she finally got to meet landlord. She finally got to meet West Coast in law. Hey, that's good, man. I'm glad you got the opportunity. So yeah, Kemp Body, Dak of these deep throws, looking poised. We talked about Mozzie Smith looking good against double teams. Well, what concerns me, what does concern me just a little bit is, well, I'm not gonna say it concerns me, but I just want this to be, a hit the ground running scenario. Got you. I hope this is a hit the ground running scenario. I hope out the gate, that the offense is ready to go, that the offense is looking cohesive, because we need them. We definitely need the offense, to be, up to par, right? We need them to be up to par to start the season. I don't want us to start slow. I want us to be able to hit the ground, be efficient with the ball. Of course, I hope us to improve as the year goes on, but I don't want there to be too much of a, too much growing pain, because you kept a lot of stuff in place in order to bypass some of those growing pains. So that's one of the things I do hope is the Dallas Cowboys offense doesn't start slow. They look real good. They look damn good in practice today. They look damn good in practice today. And you're right, Zach Martin will help. Zach Martin will help your offense tremendously just by giving Dak Prescott a little extra time, to throw that ball. Oh yeah, Law a real good dude, man. Law a real good dude. Allegedly. They say they running 70% of their offense, but shit, I see more deep passes and more crossing routes and more double moves than I've seen in years with Kellen Moore. So they say they run the 70% of the same stuff, but I don't know about that. From what they've been showing in camp, they ain't look the same. Shout out to Neil for the $10 raffle entry. He said, I'd never had a dream about the Cowboys, never. But last night, for some reason, I did, and they were lifting the Lombardi. Ooh-wee! I hope that dream comes true, man. I pray that dream comes true. Like, I pray that dream comes true, man. We need another one, man. It's been far too long. I'm ready for the Dallas Cowboys to get another championship, man. I'm ready for the Dallas Cowboys to get another championship. And Neil, that is your 26th raffle entry, man. So a salute to you and thank you for the love and support. You now have the best odds of winning the Dallas Cowboy ticket with a seat attached to it. So you now have the best odds. You have 26, and my brother S.A. Richburg has 25 entries. So salute to y'all good people. Yeah, like they out there. Listen, they out there slanging that thing. Like they out there slanging that football. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying, it's practice, but they practicing deep balls. I'll say I don't think I've seen as many deep attempts in a long time. But I think that is the missing key to this offense, right? I think that is the missing key. Taking shots down the field when they're there. We seen Dak Prescott methodically drive the length of the field, time in and time out. We seen that. We know. Hey, that quarterback sneak is not going to work against Mozzie Smith in the middle. At least it should. It's been too long. I hope it happens, man. Hey, we're going to pray about it, man. We're going to pray. We're going to manifest. We're going to, hey, if we got to meditate, we're going to do whatever it takes, man. No, I didn't see no curls. And listen, a lot of the things in the West Coast offense is going to have, it's going to have slants involved, right? When you talk about a concept like lion, it's just two slants. Play side is going to be two slants. It's going to be a inside slant and an outside slant. Just two slants. When you talk about dragon, right, it's going to be a slant. It's going to be a slant. It's going to be a flat combo, slant flat combo, right? So there's going to be plenty of plays where it's going to be slant. So you're running that many slants, you need to have a back door to it. You need to have a counter punch. That's where the slant and go that you saw Brandon Cook score that touchdown on comes in. Hey, for real, damn Dizzle. It's hot as hell in Texas. I got to stay hydrated. Rocking with the Arizona, got some watermelon juice. Not really organic, but hey, it's delicious. It's delicious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I prefer, like organic juices and shit, but yeah, dragon, lion, dragon, right? You're gonna have a lot of different concepts that involve slants. There are even variations of like Hank, right? That's another West Coast concept. There's even variations of Hank where you could have possibly a slant involved. So there will be opportunities, to get the ball out fast and listen. You gotta love it because quick hitting routes, hitting your guy in stride to give them. So you ain't that far. I'm in Texarkana, so you know exactly where I'm at. I'm in Texarkana. Tyler's on like an hour's change up the way. So yeah, I know exactly where you at, damn Dizzle. Yes, Rojo. For anybody just now coming in here, you're curious about why Ronald Jones is getting suspended. Ronald Jones was found. Hold on, let me go up here. I want to answer his question. There you go. Yeah, Ronald Jones, tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs, or at least what they deem to be performance-enhancing drugs. So that's why he got a 2-game suspension. And when you factor in the fact that he was probably going to get cut anyway, yeah, it's over with. It's over with for that boy. Yeah, damn shame. So let's see what else we got on the agenda. Oh yeah, kickers. I'm sorry. Listen, I know that y'all asked about kickers earlier in the show. It's just I cannot start the show talking about kickers. I just can't start the show talking about kickers. So they did mojo moments, right? Live practice. They actually kicked in front of the crowd this time. Said he had to take a long nap after I heard about this suspension. Hey, That's on him. He said for the first mojo moment of the camp, kickers Trishan Vizcano and Brandon Aubrey were 6 of 6 with makes from 38, 44, and 48. So there's not really much separation. If you're judging them by the makes and misses, there's not much separation amongst these guys right now. He said if he missed the test completely, his career might have been over given the running back market. And that's fair to say. That's fair to say. I really don't know how many options he had before Dallas signed him. I know. They already meddled him about it. They said when you word it like that, it sounds gay as hell. He said, I'm shook, I'm keeping both. Well, this is the thing. One of them was going to eventually, they always say this, but it's true. Like cream rises to the top. One of these boys is going to eventually separate themselves. From the other one. So give it time, let them kick, and more importantly, let them kick during preseason. Like let them kick during preseason, and you'll see then if one of them is making in preseason, the other one is missing, then you know which one to go with. Right, because right there doing the mojo moments and stuff, there's not much separation. Jay Bryan said he was bathing in steroids and got caught up. Y'all is crazy as hell. Y'all is about crazy as hell, man. But yeah, man, they ain't been doing too much of nothing though, dog. Like, not to separate each other. I still want Dallas Cowboys to cut both of them and just call Robbie Gould. Cut them both, call Robbie Gould. He ain't never missing the postseason. I'm just saying he ain't never missing the postseason. I need me a kicker who ain't gonna miss extra points or do this or that. I just need somebody I can rely on when the pressure's on. I would hate, to be in position to win the Super Bowl or something, and we lose, or we lose our opportunity to not go to overtime, because we missed a field goal or an extra point or something stupid. Yo, what's up with you, Mr. Richburg? David tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. Salute to you, man. Thank you for rocking with your boy. Make sure you hit that like and share on the way in, my guy. So yeah, man. I'm not going, and listen, no matter what happens during training camp, no matter what happens in preseason, you won't really know what your kicker can do until they kick, in the regular season. Because Kano ain't never really kicked in the regular season. Aubrey just now getting to the NFL. So, regardless of how they do in training camp and this and that and the third, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta wait and see what they do. All right. So, hey, man, I'm gonna give y'all good people. The hell you preach. The Cowboys better be talking about kickers. Shit, they need to. Listen, I ain't trying to have everything else on point, and we can't get over the hump because of a damn kicker. That need to be the last thing that holds us back. That needs to be the last thing that holds us back. So yeah, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all raffle updates. We're gonna do Q&A, and then we're gonna slide out that door, man. So I'm gonna give y'all some raffle updates since we only got today and tomorrow to get them in. I'm gonna let y'all know where y'all stand. I'll do Q&A after that. Then we're gonna shut it down. So everybody, here where y'all stand in the raffle and your opportunities to win the Dallas Cowboys tickets. Craven Cowboys, you got 10 raffle entries, so salute to you. Dwayne Brown, my brother, has 15. Blake, it's too easy, has 6 of them. Hoodlum, you got 2 entries. Sharon Bell has 1. DC for Life Texas got 14. Neil, you're leading the way with 26 raffle entries. The Lunatic has 1. Excuse me. Donald Holmes has 8. Taiwan has 4. Crystal has 1. Mike DC4L has 1. Josie Gruetes has 2. King G has 3. Michael Autry has 4. VA Roster X got 17. Big Benny, you got 1. Justin got 3. Sugar Daddy, you got 1. Damn Dizzle got 1. Big Dal got 3. JJ got 2. Wonder got 3. Salter with 2. S.A. Richburg with 25. Mucho Boomin with 2. David Sorrells with 2. Dwayne Morris with 2.5. He's $5 away from 3. Triple D with 1. Melvin Brownlee with 4. J Money with 2. Marquetta with 2. Regina Green with 11. Choctaw with 1. Jose Bank got 2. The Original People with 3. NFZ with 1. Dunner with 3. Reggie with 3. Kevin Richards with 2. Matt Leslie with 11. Freight Train with 2. Common Sense with 2. Q Dog with 2. JR with 1. Vernon Scott with 1. Desmond Ironman with 2. Michael Lockhart with 1. 80s Baby with 1. iRock with 3. Keystone with 2. Benny Stanley with 1. Data Yoda with 1. Philly with 1. Patrice with 8. Landlord, I gotta get it to somebody. He don't want it. Fresh King with 1. Smoke 140 with 5. B Bird with 1. And Mike Williams with 2. So that's where everybody stands with the raffle. You got today and tomorrow to get your entries in. If you want to improve your odds of winning the tickets or the PlayStation 4 or the jersey, hit the Cash App or the Super Chat. Right. So now let's move to Q&A, and then we'll depart from here. It said, slide out that dough into the 6-fold. Is this kicker situation a Bone endorsement or a Bones failure? It really depends, man. A lot of people in Dallas don't get their way as you think about it. Right. So I don't know if Bones really believes in these guys or the Dallas Cowboys are just too cheap to go out there and spend for a Robbie Gould or somebody else of that ilk. Yep, they said the Cowboys better be looking at kickers. I don't care what they do until the regular season. I really don't even give a damn about the regular season. Because we were saying that Brett Maher should have made the Pro Bowl. He was cooking so good. He went to the postseason and looked awful. Like, go kick in the postseason. And you kick in the postseason, I believe in you. The line is going hunting again this season. He is, man. Michael Parsons has been, and listen, Michael Parsons was dominant in camp today. Dominant. He wasn't pretty good or okay. Michael Parsons was a man amongst boys, in regards to what he was able to do, against our offensive line. He completely and utterly, he even hip tossed Tyron Smith. Like he was out there going crazy. Granted, I don't want y'all to think that Tyron Smith fell off a cliff or anything. Right. It's not like he fell off a cliff. It's Michael Parsons. He's gonna make every one of our offensive linemen look like that in a one-on-one scenario. You say I thought Bones had a little juice, but who does besides Dan Quinn? Apparently, Mike McCarthy. Listen. Mike McCarthy put out a hit on Kellen Moore. It was executed, and he's gone. So like Mike McCarthy got a little bit of power in Dallas. He got a little bit of power. Because I promise you, Kellen Moore not being here was a Mike McCarthy decision, and they said as much. They said as much. It's going to be a monster as usual, but this could be the wild year. Very good opportunity to be the wild year, man. He's a monster. But who was our offensive line right now? There's no Zach Martin or Steele. Yes, there is a Steele. If y'all did not know, Terrence Steele is playing. Terrence Steele is playing. Now he did not do a whole lot of work, but he was running with the ones at times. So, but Terrence Steele been practicing with the ones. He's out there. There is no Zach Martin, but Terrence Steele was in attendance. He was limited today, but he was still in attendance. Y'all want to all chip in and get Ronald Jones an entry so he can have a chance to go to a Cowboys game that he's not making the team, covering that HGH. Y'all is wilding out here, man. Y'all is wilding. But yes, if you want to help Ronald Jones, right? If you want to help Ronald Jones actually attend a Dallas Cowboys game, since Camp Body will get cut, go ahead and send a raffle entry over here, and he will have an opportunity to go see the Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. So if you want to help Ronald Jones get to a game, you can, donate him a raffle entry for $10. He said Mike the Dunn got the juice. Yeah, man. Yeah, and listen, I ain't gonna say poor Ronald because, man, he did it to himself. He said Ronald Jones couldn't run through toilet paper. Rojo smoking the dodo. I'd rather send Philadelphia to Oxnard. Jesus, y'all on one today, man. What will the Eagles do now that Tank and Mike are in the edges and now Mozzie is stuff in the middle? Nothing. They'll get shut down like they always do. Y'all so crazy. But y'all got any more questions before we get out of here, man? We right about at the hour mark, man. So if y'all got some questions, drop in the chat box. If not, I will depart from here. Yeah, I definitely think we'll be better suited to stop that quarterback sneak. I think, and listen, just because the entire league has a year worth of footage on that play, they will probably be able to slow that down. I don't think it will be as effective as it was the year prior. I promise you, Rojo gonna be on somebody's team. I'm not a Rojo apologist. It's okay. We'll see. I'm pretty sure somebody will pick him up after the suspension. Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, man, I'm finna go ahead and depart from here, man. I was able to give y'all hours of premium Dallas Cowboys content. If anything crazy happens, of course I'll come back. If we get any news, any updates, anything along those lines, you know, the liquor store will open their doors back up. But until then, thank y'all for the love and the support. I'm gonna go out here and parlay, relax for a little bit. Probably find something crazy to watch on TV. But thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for the love and support. And hey, if y'all want to go to the game, man, make sure you get your raffle entries in, man. You got today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 1st. It's the 1st of the month. It's the 1st of August tomorrow. That is going to be the very last day that I can accept raffle entries. But, you know, I plan on doing a raffle every month. So, you know, I'm gonna probably put a poll up before the night is over with. And y'all can go and vote for what you want me to raffle off next. Right? So thank y'all for everything. Your boy is out. I'll get at y'all later, man. Peace. Bless.